Hey guys, in today's video, I'm actually joined by 5 very special guests. Spice Girl dolls! Someone lost a shoe. You know, I always considered myself to be like a little mix of Carrie and Samantha, but it turns out I'm actually more like Stanford's creepy date who collects dolls. Do you remember that episode of Sex and the City? In today's video, you guys, I am sharing my Spice Girl doll collection. I have a lot, so I'm cutting this down to a series. I am going to basically show you my Spice Girl dolls, the first collection, which is the Girl Power collection. I have a set, as you saw from the beginning of the video, open. These are the dolls that I played with as a kid. These were my childhood dolls, actually, and I also purchased mint condition in the box dolls, which I will also show you as well. Oh, we're missing someone, girl. Honey, this is not Gem. Imagine just showing Mel B, Ginger, and Baby. Do you remember when they were just gonna reunite the 3 of them, Gem? Anyway, so yeah, this is gonna be really fun. I'm so excited. So obviously I was and still am so in love with the Spice Girls. And when I was a kid and they first came out on the scene, it felt like my eyes had been opened. I was finally seeing life in color. That's really what it felt like. And obviously, with the massive success that these girls experienced, they came out with merch, honey, like no one else. They had the lollipops, they had the bubble gum, they had the chocolate bars, they had the lunch boxes, they had everything. Clothing, you name it, they had it. Oh my gosh, I had so many of those little bubble gums that had the stickers wrapped in it. I can't even. But without a doubt, the most iconic merchandise they came out with were the Spice Girl dolls by a brand called Galoob. Now, I obviously, when I was little, was just so in love with Barbie dolls, period. I didn't play with the typical boy toys. I was always really interested in girl toys. Naturally, when the Spice Girl dolls came out, I knew I had to have them. And the first collection of dolls that came out were called the Girl Power series, where the Spice Girls were basically traditional, iconic looks. And when they came out, I literally told my parents, I was like, I have to have all of them. And my parents were like, yeah, you know what? Like, we understand your obsession is real and we're going to get you the dolls. So with that being said, I was super excited and the dolls actually like sold out. I even believe that production was extremely limited on these dolls because when they made them, it was very last minute in terms of having all the contracts signed and having all of the Spice Girls approve the looks for each doll. So when it was finally approved, stock was limited worldwide. A lot of the dolls were actually sold out. Me and my parents, we would drive to the local Zellers Mall, the local Kmart, and basically the dolls that I was looking for were sold out. And at the time, I believe that there were 2 collections available. There was the Girl Power collection and the On Tour collection. The first doll that I got, I believe I was with my grandmother. She drove me to Zellers, and obviously Ginger Spice being my #1 spice, the first Spice doll I got was Ginger! Jerry! Oh my god, how iconic is this? This is, look, we're kind of matching too. So this is the first edition Girl Power Jerry doll. This is the version I had growing up. So here are her boots. These boots aren't really like the real boots that she wore with this look. The ones that she actually wore were a little bit shorter, but it's fine. You know what I would have fucking loved? If the back of her dress was like the black with the peace sign, honey. Like what my shirt looks like, honey. You know, but not everyone can, you know, have detailed replica looks like me, honey, okay? But yeah, that's my only thing. But let me tell you, I was so obsessed with this doll and still am. Oh, and here it is in the box. I also have a version that has never been opened. And the accessories it comes with, she comes with like a little camera. I don't know why she has this, but it's okay. That's fine. Maybe she's just like documenting their tour life, you know, maybe for a VHS tape or something. And then she came with this really cute little like pamphlet. Came with this little pamphlet with just like pictures of the girls, which, you know, super cute, I guess. And she comes with like a little mic, a little microphone. I've unfortunately lost the microphone on some of the other dolls, but whatever. So this is the box it comes in, and I just like love the box. I'm a packaging whore. I love the glow around each girl. I love how it's like their traditional Spice album booklet photos, but then Melby is Say You'll Be There music video. Okay, it's fine. I love like the whited out autograph on the box too. I remember seeing this logo and being like, honey, it's official merchandise, because I had a lot of unofficial merch, like photo catalogs and like all these, you know, things that like really were not Spice Girl official. So I was like, oh, I'm like official. I'm an official Spice Boy, honey. And then I love like just this like blue wave here. Like I just think it's so aesthetic. Love the Girl Power logo on the bottom, which represents the collection that this doll was from. And honey, we get a full Q&A on the back of the box. So let me just read this to you. Name, Jerry Halliwell. Okay, hello Jerry. Nickname, Ginger Spice, you don't say. Birthday, August 6th. I remember reading this being like, I wish my birthday was August 6th. Like, as if it would make me closer to her or something. Hometown, London, England. Favorite color, red, you don't say. You don't say. Fashion fantasy. Oh, I don't even remember this. I really like glamorous clothes. I really like getting into a character. I dress however I feel that day. Okay. Best advice, follow your gut instinct. And what is girl power? She says, projecting a positive attitude and energy, believing in yourself and supporting each other. That's girl power, and it works for me. It worked for you to an extent because you kind of left the group, but that's fine. And then it says, join us on the adventure of a lifetime. We're ready to spice up the world with girl power. Watch us sizzle on stage and off in our smashing fashions that are truly outrageous. Oh my God, what straight man wrote this? Get jammin' with the hottest band around. Spice Girls! Yes, and then we have like the Spice booklet headshots, which is everything. And then there's like a little ingrained like model number, I guess, serial number. And yeah, and then the eyes. It is all in the eyes. Look at me. Too soon. Yeah, no solo stuff for this video. So that's the box. Love it very, very much. And so funny story, so this doll, oh, and by the way, also her tattoo is kind of everything. As you can see, Jerry's hair, and actually most of the doll's hair, is like gelled. Like when I got this doll, her hair was like, zoop, like really, really flat. And then obviously over time and after touching her hair, it started like losing its hold. And it's kind of happening here a little bit, but my original Jerry doll, literally, it was like that all the time. I'm not even kidding. And I couldn't get it down. And I would try gelling it. I tried wetting it. Nothing worked. One day I took her to the bathroom and I just took a pair of scissors and I just cut it. And there was a giant bald spot. And I screamed like bloody murder Spice. I'm not even kidding you. Like literally red rum Spice, murder. I think my parents ran to the bathroom like, what the actual F is going on? My grandmother was over at the time. My dad was like screaming at me like, why would you cut her hair? Like you ruined your toy, like blah, blah, blah. And I was just in pieces. And thank God for my grandmother. My grandmother just like squeezed in between my parents and was like, what's all the commotion? She saw the doll and she was like, don't worry, we'll fix this. So my grandmother then and there grabbed the doll, took me in the car, and we went to Zellers. I don't even think it was the same Zellers that we had bought this doll. And she walked right up to the return section of the Zellers mall. This poor little girl was working there, I'll never forget. And I was just in pieces and so scared, like holding her hand, like, oh my God, like I've ruined my Jerry doll. This is like my prized possession. She like walks me up to the returns and she's like, excuse me, can you please explain to me why I bought my grandson this Ginger Spice doll and she has a bald patch? And I kid you not, the girl working was like, like literally gasped. And she was like, I am so sorry. Let's just return that for you and get you a new one. And my grandmother was like, yeah, make it fast. Like my grandmother was like just acting like an Academy Award-winning actress. I was living my life. I was like, you scammer, Nana, get it. So my grandmother basically got me a brand new Ginger Spice doll, even though I cut the hair. So thank you, Nana. I love you forever for that. This is the doll. I love her. She has like the Velcro item. I'm not going to take her clothing off. And I love her makeup. Like, this is what I love about these dolls is their faces are actually so cute. I love the model of this doll. I believe the model name for this doll is the Anastasia, I believe, is like the model of body and face that they've used for these dolls. But I just love them. I love their like little flexible legs. And you know what? It's fitting that they had her kind of popping out of her dress because she was always like busting out of everything that she ever wore. But yeah, cute little gold ring too. I love, this is like my everything. So here's Jerry. Goodbye. My horrible imitation of her accent. Next up, ooh, who should I show you next? Let's go with Posh, I would say. Let's just get her out of the way because she is causing a lot of drama with this Spice Girl reunion, honey, and that is for another video. I don't have the patience to talk to you about how angry I am that you are not a part of this tour reunion. Really, I'm upset with you. I just am. Okay, it's fine. Anyway, this is Posh. And, you know, simple, classic, the little Gucci dress, basically. She has her little black stilettos, not as an adventurous heel that she's used to wearing, but it's okay. One part of Posh's contract with these dolls, little inside scoop, is that she required her wristwatch to be on every doll. So, I thought that was interesting. I didn't ever really notice her with a wristwatch, but apparently she was like, I want my wristwatch on every doll. And they were like, okay. Demanding, diva, it's fine. Love her hair color. It's like a really rich, dark espresso. I feel like the dress is a little long. I feel like, you remember in the Spice World movie preview where she's like, is my dress too short? And they're like, yeah, and then she like hoists it up to like here. You know what I mean? Like, this is a more appropriate length of dress. Gold little bangle bracelet. You know, she actually is like very pretty. She actually looks like Posh. Like, each doll kind of looks like their character. Like, the clothing, the accessories, really cute. Oh, she comes with a little purse. Doesn't really, like, hold, but, you know, you could just, like, put it on like that, you know? Hold on to your knickers, girls! I'm still really upset with you, though, and I don't know how I'm gonna get over this. I'm just gonna, like, vent out all of my frustration regarding Posh not signing on to the reunion tour. You know what you did. Okay, it's fine. So enough of her. Let me show you her in the box, just for shits and giggles. So here is Posh in the box. I'm missing her microphone. Each doll comes with the microphone, of course. Her little shoes are bagged. Oh, this is her questionnaire. Do you want me to read it? Of course you do. Okay, so let's read Posh's questionnaire. Her name, Victoria Adams, pre-Beckham, honey. Her nickname is Posh Spice. Birthday is April 17th. Her hometown is Hertfordshire, England. Her favorite color is gold. Okay, well that explains the bangle. Her favorite color is gold. I didn't know that. Her fashion fantasy is to go shopping with someone's platinum credit card. You little sugar baby, Spice you. Live your best life. Her best advice is just do it like a lady. Honey, that could mean a lot of things. What is girl power? The whole thing about being famous and everyone wanting to be nice to you is a bit alien to me since I wasn't popular in school. At least it's taught me that being the most popular girl in school isn't the most important thing in the world. That's what girl power is to you? And then, you know, join us on an adventure of a lifetime, the hetero male, you know, someone wrote that dialogue. And you got her little like white signature and the eyes. There we have it. Living for Posh. Oh my God, don't like, this just feels right. You know what I mean? You need to be with all of them. When I say go, we go. Do you remember Spice World on the bus, running away with the kids? That was a good time. Okay, you guys, here is Mel B, Scary Spice, and honey, if you could only be here to feel this look. It is so soft, so velvety, so luxurious. Here is Mel B in the perfect cheetah print look, tattoos on fleek. I believe there was some sort of maybe tattoo here that might have rubbed off, but when I pull up the new inbox version, then maybe we'll take a look at it. Love the different colors of highlights in her hair. Like how accurate I'm living. She's wearing just like this cute little black boot, which is basically the exact same as Ginger's, just in black. She has a little gold ring. And yeah, I love this like halter. And then it's like Velcroed together and then Velcro pants. Just looking to see if there's any tattoos that I'm missing. No, all good. Yeah, so she also had a plastic boombox that just like untied from here because I think the plastic over time wore off. So it's basically like this material, but a boombox, okay? So you get the point. Oh yes, and you see here, there's the little snake charm armlet, which is missing from my version of the doll, because honey, listen, I'm actually impressed at how good a quality my dolls are still in, considering I put them through it, you know? So let me read Mel B's questionnaire on the back of this box. Name Melanie Brown, nickname Scary Spice, birthday May 29th, hometown Leeds, England, favorite color yellow. Really? Fashion fantasy, I like traditional ethnic costumes. Best advice, please yourself and respect others. Please yourself, okay. What is girl power? I love what I do now because there's something different happening every day. I think it's fate that the 5 of us have been given the chance to be successful. Every girl's got a right to stick up for herself. Amen. Amen. Mel B's little signature here, Mel's eyes, living. Basically, yeah, the doll is the exact same. It's just this doll, the gel is still like firmly placed on her afro here, which is... And honey, let me also just say, Mel B on America's Got Talent, I am like shook when I watch that show because every time like Tyra Banks introduces the judges, she's like, Heidi Klum, Simon Cowell, you know, Howie Mandel, Mel B. I'm like, why is there not an 8-minute standing ovation every time Mel B enters the stage? That is Scary Spice. That is royalty. Like, I can't imagine going onto that stage and like performing and like Mel B watching me. I would just be like, I would melt. Like the fact that Mel B doesn't have like a golden chair and everyone else has just like random chairs, I don't understand that at all. Watching Mel B weekly on America's Got Talent, it's over now, but when it was on, made my whole life. And you know what? Even though some people find it to be a little messy Spice of her, I kind of love how like open she is in interviews regarding the Spice Girls reunion. She's always like, Victoria, that bitch, you know, and Mel C, that bitch, like for not like signing on to the reunion at the time. I love how she's always talking about how like the reunion is happening. They were invited to the royal wedding, but then like that stuff like doesn't happen. And then she's like, I'm telling you, I was telling the truth. But like, she's just like such an open book. I love it. Next up, our favorite Capricorn, Sporty Spice. Oh, and this pony is snatched and stiff. Can you hear that? I should do an ASMR of just the sound of her gelled hair. Ooh! Oh, that's satisfying. Was that not satisfying? Oh, don't be going on about Capricorns. Oh, I gotta stop that. First of all, her gold tooth. Game over. Video can end now. Oh, her shoes are one size too big though, because they always fall off. So that's one thing that I don't love about this doll. But look at this tracksuit with the track lining down the middle. This backpack with the pink stripes. I don't ever remember her having a backpack with like a dark pink strap, but that's cool. Oh my God, she has an earring ring here. I never even noticed. The bag actually opens up. There's nothing in it though. I was hoping that maybe one of the missing girls' microphones was hidden in there, but no, it's not. She has a golden tooth, people. That is just everything. Her classic tattoos. Oh, all the girls have the gold ring, and I think that it represents their friendship rings. Remember? Because Jerry bought, oh my God, I'm gonna cry. Just hit me. It just hit me like a ton of bricks. Jerry, when they ran away from their management, so they ran away from their management and they signed with Simon Fuller. And I believe when they did that, Jerry, they like did it in the morning. They packed up their apartment. Jerry, you were a hero. They packed up their apartment and they drove off in the middle of the early morning hours and they signed with Simon Fuller. And when they did that, Jerry went missing and none of the girls knew where she was. Fast forward, foreshadowing, right? Oh God, horrible times. But she bought them all friendship rings. What a matriarch. I can't. So anyway, guys, I'm just realizing now, and I'm gonna cry for an hour after I film this, that they're all wearing their friendship rings. That's really, really sweet. I love these little tundrils. Actually, me and her are kind of matching right now. A little bit, you know? Little, yeah. Hiya! You know? Very cool. Love it. Oh, so Sporty came with, you know, the classic microphone that I've already gone over. Let's check out her mint box. They also use Mel C Say You'll Be There on the front, but her Spice cover on the side. Interesting. Name, Melanie Chisholm. Nickname, Sporty Spice. Birthday, January 12th. Hometown, Liverpool, England. Favorite color, red? I am learning so much. That explains the red streak in her hair for Spice World, though it does. Fashion fantasy, I'd love to have my own sportswear line someday. Why did that not happen? A line of just like sportswear? Did she ever do that? I don't think she did. She should. She should now. Best advice, believe in yourself and your dreams will come true. I love that. What is girl power? Girl power is about being able to do things just as well as the boys, if not better, and being who you, quote, wanna be, end quote. Love a good plug to your first single. Yes, do it up, honey child. When I was in the 3rd grade, I lied to a few girls in my grade, Sarah and Layla. I remember it so vividly and it makes me want to cry. I told them that the Spice Girls lived in my house. And at first they were like, you're fucking lying. Like literally, us in grade 3, they like literally cussed me out. And I was like, no, you guys, it's true. Like this morning, Ginger Spice had scrambled eggs for breakfast. And they were like, whoa. What? I basically started like telling these 2 girls, I used to tell them what the Spice Girls ate for breakfast. I would say like, you know, Ginger had scrambled eggs this morning. Posh just went for a traditional cornflake meal or traditional cornflakes. And I just like lied. And it made me feel so good. Like you have no idea, like pretending that the Spice Girls were waiting at my house for me when I would come home from school. Like, oh yeah, and I'm surprised that my friends were never like, well, let us come over and meet them. Like, I don't even know how they started to believe me. And then I really think I started to get in too deep when I was like, I'll bring you guys some autographs tomorrow. And they're like, oh my God. And I was like, yeah, no worries. Like, of course I can get you autographs. Like they're living in my room. So of course. So I literally like got home. I was so stressed. I was like, fuck, like how am I going to pull this off? Then I frickin' realized in the original Spice album booklet, just like you see right her, the girls' autographs are on everything. So I literally traced them. I traced them with pencil too, mind you, but I traced them and then I gave the autographs to my friends and I could see in their face that like they weren't buying it. And then I don't even know what happened. Like finally I had to just like come clean. And I was like, I lied. Like I fully lied. And it was really embarrassing. And you know what is so funny? I ran into Sarah, one of the girls who I lied to in the 3rd grade, literally like a few years ago. And the first thing that she said, like after we hugged was, do you remember when you lied to me that the Spice Girls lived in your room? And I was like, oh my God, yes. Yes, I do. Like I think about that every day and it makes me just like cringe. So don't lie, kids. That's, you know, my advice for this video. My girl power advice. What does girl power mean to me? Don't lie. If I had a doll box, that's what my answer would be. So there you have it. Moving right along though, last but not least, the baby of the group, Emma, our baby Spice. Look at this metallic moment. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? I can't handle this. This like stunning light pink, a little hint of lilac dress. This baby pink platform sandal. I can't. The part that's killing me is I lost her microphone, the same color pink as this shoe. I'll show it to you when I show you the new and mint box. She has the friendship gold ring. Can we talk about her little teddy bear backpack, which she had, I think, a lamb backpack in the Live in Istanbul behind the scenes, but I'm living for this teddy bear backpack. But anyway, you can like open up the back of the bear and like put like a little something in it. I'm worried about putting it back on her because the straps are gonna snap, but look at the shoe! These also don't fit properly. They like fall off at every moment. She's wearing like a gold cross necklace showing her Christian roots, I guess. And as you'll see, the gel in her hair is like basically all come out and her ponytails are voluminous and living their best life. And this baby pink eyeshadow, are we living or are we living? Like we're absolutely living. So there's baby just living her best life in this gorgeous look. And as you can then see in the box, there is the pink microphone, which I unfortunately have lost. Her little tundrels, I'm living. Emma Bunton, nicknamed Baby Spice, birthday January 21st, hometown London, England. Favorite color, adore pink. Fashion fantasy, I've always wanted to wear a big ball gown. Did she ever wear a ball gown in any of the Spice Girl videos? I don't think so. Honey, your fantasy's not come to life yet. Okay, best advice. Your mom is your best friend. Aww. What is girl power? It's about respecting yourself and others. Big kisses, Emma. Cute little autograph there. So cute. And yeah, then we have her Spice album booklet image. This dress is just everything I live. So another interesting fact about this baby doll is I was doing a little bit of digging online and I came across a behind the scenes video. I think it was from MTV making the video of the Spice Up Your Life music video. And it was Emma, and she was basically playing with prototypes of the Spice dolls. And in the video, her doll is wearing a blue dress that is basically like the same silhouette as this, but like I think it looked like a blue material. I'm not sure, maybe velvet if I'm not mistaken. And so I thought that was really interesting that maybe that was like a last minute change. And you guys, that is like, am I missing anything? I feel like this went by too fast, but I've probably in reality been filming for 2 hours. My parents were really generous, my grandparents as well, and they were like, you can have, growing up, they were like, you can have the original 5. She was so hard to find. I remember we went to like every Zellers in Toronto, every Kmart, Toys R Us, you name it, we went. Sporty was sold out. I don't know why. There was a Sporty shortage. So my mom, being the incredible thrifter that she is, found out that Goodwill would have auctions like once a week or once every few weeks where like valuable items that were donated, Goodwill would like auction it off. Instead of just like, you know, putting a price on it and selling it, they would have auctions like back in the day. So a bunch of people would come to the Goodwill and they would like literally bid as if it was like Sotheby's for items. And one of the items was a mint in condition, whoops, sorry, Sporty, your live vocals are important, so you need your microphone. But this Sporty was new in box, up for auction at a Goodwill, and my mom literally won her in an auction, and I don't even know how much she spent. I don't know, I hope she didn't spend too much, I can't imagine. But anyway, that's how I got this Sporty doll. That's how I got this Sporty doll. Every other doll I got from the store. Oh, I remembered that this Baby Spice doll, the box was so damaged, but she was like perfect, and my mom literally like had the manager like give us a good discount. Oh my god. And I'm just noticing, look at Baby's buns. She has like little buns that then turn into the ponytails, which is like so true to form. I'm living. So my family was so supportive of me having these dolls. The only rule was I could only have the first original collection. My mom was always about like spending your money wisely and getting the ones that would have like the most value in the long term. And I think because maybe Ginger was like wearing the Union Jack and Baby was wearing pink and like, you know, Scary was wearing her classic like cheetah print. My mom was like, no, let's just get you 5 dolls, but they have to be the girl power dolls. So I never owned the other sets of dolls, but funny story, I think it was like maybe a year ago, Ginger, Jerry Halliwell, on her Instagram posted a video of her like working out in her home gym. And in the background, there was like a wall of Spice Girl dolls, literally a wall from from floor to ceiling, a wall of Spice Girl dolls in their boxes. And I remember just like losing my mind. I think I commented on the post like, "You're killing me," in caps. The next day, my good friend Alex messaged me on Instagram and was like, honey, the Daily Mail in the UK quoted your Instagram comment on an article about Jerry and her doll collection. And I was like, wait, what? And it's true, the Daily Mail literally quoted my comment in caps, and I literally just like lost my mind a little bit because I was like, this is so funny that like my love and passion for the Spice Girls and these dolls has like literally made it into a newspaper. Like, who else can say that? So after that happened, I was like, listen, I'm a working man, and I still had, you know, my 5 girl power dolls out of the box though, a little rough around the edges, and I was like, I worked hard. all my life. And I deserve an entire Spice Girls collection. My whole life, I have lived under the assumption that like, I'm only allowed to have the 5 girl power dolls. And I was like, if Jerry can have all the dolls, I want all the dolls. And honey, I basically bought all the dolls. They are all stuffed into my closet. I haven't even like spent the time to fully appreciate them, which is what I'm going to be doing in the next few videos. So I haven't even had a chance to like fully embrace and love and pay attention to all the details in the other doll collections. But that is what I'm gonna save for you in this Spice Girl doll series of videos that I'm gonna be releasing. I hope you enjoyed this first Girl Power edition. I just still cannot get over how iconic these dolls were, still are to this day. When I went on eBay, I bought a lot of the dolls on eBay. Some of them I got for a steal, but these dolls are just so perfect. Do I blend in? Do I fit in? So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if you too had the Spice Girl dolls when you were growing up, or if you have the Spice Girl dolls now, honey. Let me know what your favorite Spice Girl doll from this collection was. What are your favorite memories of the Spice Girls growing up? Let me know in the comments. Let's just like go in and have some girl talk, some girl power talk. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up or peace sign honey. If you also liked the video, then subscribe to my channel if you want to. There is a bell icon that you can turn on so you get notified every single time I upload. And honey, follow me on all social media at NadyWeb. Oh, also just created a Spice Girl fan Instagram at Nady Spice. Honey! Until my next Spice Girl doll video, mwah, girl power.